Good afternoon. I'm Cameron Wright, Interim Dean of the College of Engineering and Applied Science. It's my privilege to welcome you to the Winter 2020 Virtual College of Engineering and Applied Science Convocation Ceremony. While the COVID-19 situation keeps us apart in person, that won't deter us from having our convocation. It's an important college tradition. This is a wonderful moment of celebration for family, friends, and particularly for our graduates. Through your talent, hard work, and perseverance, you've earned this moment of recognition, celebration, and reflection. Your friends and family, your fellow students, and your professors congratulate you for your accomplishments. I'm proud to join with all of them in recognizing you on this auspicious occasion. Only the most innovative and creative solutions will overcome the energy and technology challenges facing today's world. The students, faculty, and staff of the University of Wyoming's College of Engineering and Applied Science understand these challenges. They coordinate with leading national science and technology agencies to devise strategies to make our nation and world safer, cleaner, and more technologically sound. All students have the opportunity to learn from and work alongside world-class researchers who engage in our most complex topics. I'm excited to have our College of Engineering and Applied Science departments here with us today to congratulate our graduates.
Congratulations to our 2020 College of Engineering and Applied Science graduates.
Though we cannot be with you in person, we are so proud of you.
Against all odds, you have risen above challenges to come to this auspicious moment in time.
We wish you all the best as you move forward from the College of Engineering and Applied Science onto what your next adventure may hold.
Because now you are part of the alumni network, so come back and see us and keep in touch.
We are so proud of you, class of 2020, and we celebrate you and your accomplishments.
Congratulations from our family to yours.
Thank you to all our departments. And now, let me introduce Dr. David Mackay, Interim Associate Dean for Undergraduate Education.
The Tau Beta Pi Association was founded in 1885 to mark in a fitting manner those who have conferred honor upon their alma mater by distinguished scholarship and exemplary character as students in engineering, or by their attainments as alumni in the field of engineering, and to foster a spirit of liberal culture in engineering colleges. Members of Tau Beta Pi who have earned sufficient service points will wear a white stole embroidered with the Tau Beta Pi insignia at the UW commencement ceremony. Students will be recognized as their names are read.
Each department within the college may select a graduate earning his or her bachelor's degrees to be recognized for outstanding achievement in academics. These students will each receive a special book from their departments. Now, let me introduce Dr. David Bagley, Interim Associate Dean for Graduate Education and Research.
The University of Wyoming recognizes students with academic distinction using the Latin honors designations cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. Honors graduates are identified by comparison to a 5-year rolling grade point distribution computed for each college. Students who are honor graduates will receive a cord in the mail from the Dean of Students' office. Students will be recognized as their name is read. The University Honors College provides academically ambitious students with a series of co-curricular opportunities. Students take innovative and intellectually challenging coursework outside of their majors and complete a capstone senior design project. Students who have completed the Honors College requirements will be recognized as their name is read. As we honor the success of our students who are about to graduate, we would like to take a moment to recognize a special group of students for not only their hard work here at the university, but for their hard work in the protection of our country. Our veteran students will receive honor cords of red, white, and blue, not only to recognize their academic achievement, but to express our appreciation for the accomplishments they have already made in life. These cords will be shipped to our veterans after graduation.
We also wish to congratulate our graduate students, earning their Doctor of Philosophy degrees and their Master of Science degrees. In the traditional in-person ceremony, these students would have had hoods in addition to robes as part of their academic regalia.
Today, we invite the graduates from the College of Engineering and Applied Science to accept the obligation of their profession. The obligation is expressed through the Order of the Engineer and a companion statement for the Applied Science graduates. The purpose of the Order of the Engineer ring ceremony is to call attention to the obligation of our graduates to use our technical education ethically in shaping the world around us. Ethical practice of engineering and the allied professions occasionally requires great courage and always requires that we maintain the highest standards of personal integrity and professionalism. Professionalism in its purest form calls for integrity and a dedication to the standards of our professions. As engineers and scientists, we are bound by an obligation to use our technical education ethically in shaping the world around us. For surely, we are largely responsible for the products, processes, systems, and structures that shape our society. The Order of the Engineer began in 1926, when our counterparts in Canada recognized the special obligation of engineers to one another, to their profession, and to the public they served. They decided to recognize those willing to subscribe to the Code of Ethics for Engineers by inviting them to join the Order of the Engineer. Based on the model of our Canadian counterparts, the Order of the Engineer was established in the United States in 1970. The history of the ring ceremony lies in the construction of the Quebec Bridge across the St. Lawrence River in the early 1900s. The bridge required several years to complete construction, and on the morning of August 29, 1907, it collapsed, entrapping the bodies of 75 workers. After an investigation, construction was resumed, and in September 1916, as the center span was being raised, it fell, killing 13 workers. Construction resumed yet again. The bridge was completed in 1917, and it remains in use today. Legend has it that one of the iron pipes from the first bridge failure was sliced into rings to be worn by engineers to remind them of their solemn responsibilities. After accepting the obligation, engineers will be presented with a steel ring. You are to wear the ring on the small finger of the working hand, so that it will remind you every time you sign a set of plans, contract documents, or design specifications of your professional obligation. The success of your engineering project and the lives of many people may depend on your engineering work. The ring you receive is a symbol of the strength and continuity of our profession. The engineer's ring says to all who see it, "Here is an engineer, a person with special technical knowledge and a publicly avowed dedication to their profession and the public it serves." Clearly, the same concerns for the public's safety, health, and welfare apply equally to our colleagues in computer science and atmospheric science. Lives and property depend critically on the models and forecasts associated with extreme weather. Public safety depends on the software that controls everything from medical devices to global positioning systems to the internet. Each of you who possess an engineering education and is willing to subscribe to the Engineering Code of Ethics is now invited to join the Order of the Engineer and accept the ring. Likewise, each of you educated in computer science or atmospheric science is invited to accept the obligation of your profession. You must accept the obligation you will recite seriously and with pride in yourself and your profession. Please consider the words carefully and always remember that our special knowledge carries with it the obligation to serve humanity with complete sincerity, honesty, and integrity. We can never anticipate all the challenges we shall face in our professions, but we are honor-bound to foresee all that we can and keep the public welfare uppermost in our minds. On behalf of the College of Engineering and Applied Science, I welcome you to your profession and wish you well in the exciting technical challenges before you in the coming years. Let this ceremony always remind you that professional ethics and its associated obligation to the public welfare come before all else. Will all current members and new inductees please stand and join me in reciting the professional obligation? You will find the obligation within your program. In my profession, I take deep pride. To it, I owe solemn obligations. Human progress is spurred by the technology skills of engineers, computer scientists, and applied scientists. We have vitalized and turned to practical use the principles of science and the means of technology. As an engineer, computer scientist, or applied scientist, I pledge to practice integrity and fair dealing, tolerance and respect, and to uphold devotion to the standards and the dignity of my profession, conscious always that my skills carries with it the obligation to serve humanity both now and in the future. I shall participate in none but honest enterprises. When needed, my skill and knowledge shall be given without reservation for the public good. I shall be honest about my limitations, continuously seeking to improve my skills through lifelong learning. In performance of duty and in fidelity to my profession, I shall give the utmost.
Graduates, you will note that the signature line on your professional certificate is blank. Dr. Mackay cannot sign it. I cannot sign it. Only you can sign it, as you are the one who will agree to uphold the ethics of your profession. Do so in good faith, and congratulations. At this time, our readers will read graduates' names and recognize all graduates that receive their rings, pins, coins, Tau Beta Pi stoles, honor books, honor program cords, veterans cords, and professional obligation certificates.
Al-Rashidi Abdullah, Petroleum Engineering. Fadel M. Alali, Petroleum Engineering, Tau Beta Pi. Mohammed Al-Kandari, Petroleum Engineering. Shi Shun Bai, Petroleum Engineering. Sarah Bashir, Civil Engineering. Praveen Kumar Bolaneni, Petroleum Engineering. Hunter York Brown, PhD, Atmospheric Science. J.C. C. Busboom, Chemical Engineering. American Institute of Chemical Engineers President, Society of Women Engineers Outreach, Johnson Materials and Research Group, Tau Beta Pi. Jacob R. Sentner, Master of Science, Computer Science. UW Emerging Technologies Lab, UWYO IOHK Advanced Blockchain Research and Development Lab. Riley Maximilian Comiskey, Petroleum Engineering. Dylan A. Zink, Petroleum Engineering. Margarita A. Fuentes, Petroleum Engineering. Jonah William Goki, Architectural Engineering, Tau Beta Pi. Emily Elizabeth Gorman, Computer Science. Grant William Bird, Electrical Engineering. Adam K. Griffin, Computer Science. Quinn M. Happold, Mechanical Engineering. Wyoming Motorsports Formula Hybrid Club, Tau Beta Pi. Muhammad Tamidul Haq, Civil Engineering. served as Vice President of the Bangladesh Student Association at the university during the 2018-2019 academic year. Nathan Z. Harris, Mechanical Engineering. Kobe D. Hicks, Mechanical Engineering. Hunter R. Jackson, Civil Engineering. Sydney Ann Jensen, Computer Science. Hamza W. Juma, Petroleum Engineering, Veteran. Gary A. Kroger, Mechanical Engineering. Kyle Thomas Kuhn, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering, Tau Beta Pi. Wyatt Terry Leddens, Civil Engineering, Tau Beta Pi. Michael Lewandowski, Petroleum Engineering. Chun Lee, Electrical Engineering. Nathan W. Linton, Mechanical Engineering. Brendan Robert Massey, Civil Engineering, Tau Beta Pi. Matthew Blake McDonald, Petroleum Engineering, University of Wyoming Men's Hockey, American Association of Drilling Engineers, Society of Petroleum Engineers. Keaton Blake Metcalf, Mechanical Engineering. Hussein Ahmed Abdullah Jeber Nema, Petroleum Engineering and Mathematics. Spencer Keefe Nissan, Architectural Engineering, Tau Beta Pi. Michael Chase Omalia, Electrical Engineering. Mitchell D. Panetta, Mechanical Engineering. Yusra Raham, Petroleum Engineering. Virginia Andrea Rivas Zambrano, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Caleb M. Rothwell, Petroleum Engineering and Environment and Natural Resources. Nermeen Said Al-Sayed Sadoun, Petroleum Engineering, Tau Beta Pi. Craig Daniel Smith, Mechanical Engineering, Tau Beta Pi. Gunjan S. Tomar, Petroleum Engineering, CEAS Student Ambassador, Tau Beta Pi. Trin Pham Bao Tang, Mechanical Engineering. Shelby T. Whitman, Civil Engineering. Daniel D. Williams, Petroleum Engineering. Ian D. York, Electrical Engineering.
As we conclude our ceremony, I would once again like to thank all of you who are watching this video, students, guests, family, friends, for sharing in this joyful occasion with us. Congratulations, graduates.